There is a lot of debate on sequential planning and concurrent planning. Sequential planning is when each of the planning pieces or steps are done in sequence. For example, the sales team does the sales forecast. Demand planners work on demand consensus to provide a final demand plan or a consensus demand plan. And finally, the supply chain team evaluates the supply feasibility of the demand statement and starts executing to the plan. If you think about this sequential practice, is really the S&OP sequence that most companies follow. Typically, this may take about 3 to 4 weeks in a monthly cycle. From the formulation of demand, from the sales forecast to demand plan, to the supply response, and a final evaluation of demand and supply with resolutions. Concurrent planning, on the other hand, is about evaluating the updated demand information immediately with supply feasibility to propose a solution. This can take the form of several demand supply scenarios that are continually being evaluated. Interestingly, concurrent planning, although proposed as the cure-all for some of the issues with sequential planning, it could also have its own challenges. If poorly implemented, both can lead to disastrous consequences. And unfortunately, this happens more often in practice. Orchestrating the S&OP could be so slow, the information becomes stale and redundant by the time a solution is ready to be executed. And typically, this may happen in the 3rd or 4th week, or sometimes even the beginning of the following month, when the executives commit to a plan and the exceptions are resolved. On the other hand, companies have thrown away S&OP for this same reason in the name of concurrent planning and do not even make a formal demand statement or a demand transmission to the supply chain. They say supply planners are welcome to draw the numbers from the demand planning system anytime because demand is continuously being updated and supply can draw the information at any time. This is one version, one scenario. The other is no updates, but I only commit exceptions as and when they occur. This is another possibility of concurrent planning, where there is no sequential planning or S&OP that's being practiced. So when there is no demand statement or a formal supply response, and demand and supply could be fluid and can happen anytime, this could result in concurrent planning chaos because there is really no formalized demand statement or a supply response, and the individual functions are not held responsible to each as well, since there is nothing drawn in the line. So what's the right approach? It seems like it's a mix of both sequential planning and concurrent planning. It is not a great idea to trash sequential planning in the name of concurrent planning all the time. So let's look at what is the right approach shortly. Thank you.